equipment, filming commercials, opening up space to commercial companies, and I think they're hoping that in the next 5 to 10 years they'll be able to
continue on I-5 North for 6 miles.
Commercial entity, and this is the tease or the drawing card that will pull people towards that reality.
And how do you see that happening? Is it the stories that the people that do the visits tell? What are the ways you think that these private visits leverage the additional commercialization of the space station?
Well, it brings it to life the possibility that you will get to talk to people in your community who've been to space on a private venture like this. And as you say, for the last 30 years, the Russians have had the corner on the launch vehicle up to the space station where they've been selling commercial seats. It started in 2001 with Dennis Tito. That was shortly after I was at the space station. And so that's been the only way to get to the space station commercially. And so I think the advent of these private transports that will be taking NASA astronauts there give NASA a chance to broaden that market as long as they can undercut the Russian price. The transport companies, SpaceX and Boeing, coupled with NASA, they can offer a lower ticket price. They're going to draw the market. And it's, quite frankly, it's more practical for a Westerner to train in the U.S. for these voyages and have to spend months in Moscow as you've had to previously. So I think it's a great way to open up the commercial market, introduce the idea of private space flight, and that's going to be the coming trend. I think more and more human beings going into space in the next 10 to 20 years.
Speaking of training, astronauts like yourself not only undergo extensive training, but you had to go through a rigorous selection process which tested you in a number of different areas. Do you anticipate that the private citizen who takes this journey to the space station is going to have to undergo some sort of similar processes that you did?
No, it won't be comparable to professional astronauts training. This is going to be training limited to familiarizing yourself with the spacecraft that you'll be flying up to the station on, giving you a once-over on the emergency systems and living systems aboard the space station, how you can stay out of everybody's way. That's a very important part of the training. And then, just give you the general ability to be safe while you're on your journey. So I would anticipate this going to be a couple of months of orientation classes and some simulations that would get you ready for this trip.
Do you think there'll be any psychological screening? Because my thought is that it wouldn't be uncommon for someone with this degree of wealth to having certain ability to move around their life in a way that they control, and as opposed to being someone who takes orders and understands a chain of command in something like this. So are you concerned at all as to the extent of that sort of psychological or personality vetting that would be part of this?
Well, I think there will be a go-no-go decision for every tourist that signs up for this work, for this voyage. You'll have to have a panel of experts, both training experts, both NASA supervisors, and people from the industry, from Boeing and SpaceX, will ask whether this person can be a good team member on the trip up to and back down from the space station and for the residence time that they're up there, 2 to 3 weeks perhaps. So yes, you'll have to pass muster with your...
In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 103A for California 55 North.
Pass the teamwork test, and then you'll also have to recognize, and I think this will be by legal agreement, you will recognize the authority of the space station's commander as the last word in what you'll be doing up there.
We can see where there'd be entertainment companies who'd have great interest in doing a Big Brother type reality television show around this. Do you think NASA, particularly after they do several of these, if this is implemented, that they might be open to that sort of thing? That you would have an entertainment program coming out of this?
Well, I think Thomas would agree, yes, would be the answer. And the way you would do it is, I hope, very quickly, NASA would rent out space on a commercial module that's at the space station where, you close the door and everything you do behind that is non-interference with the rest of the space station's research activities. And inside that commercial space, you get to do those activities that make you money. And so that's a great idea to transition over from a room that you rent on the space station to a completely commercial space station that will be a next generation spot to do business in space.
Gentlemen, I want to thank you both very much. Appreciate that. Tom Jones, former NASA astronaut and PLACE planetary scientist for space shuttle missions. The last...
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 103A for California 55
Strategic and International Studies, the DC-based think tank, where he's program manager of the Aerospace Security Project. Once again, NASA announcing this morning they're looking at the opportunity to
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 103A, then keep left.
space station. It could raise more than $50 million for each of those visitors for NASA. You're listening to Where Talk on 89.3 KPCC. Film Week is coming up in the next hour. The new X-Men film, Dark Phoenix. We'll hear what our critics think. You're listening to Where Talk on 89.3 KPCC. Coming up on Film Week, our critics will tell us about the comedic drama Late Night from Nisha Ganatra, who's the director. Minnie Kaling wrote the screenplay. First time she's written a feature film screenplay. She co-stars with Emma Thompson in the film Late Night, at one of many major releases this week. Film Week, our critics tell us all about it in just a few minutes. But first, attorneys for 21 young Americans who accuse the U.S. government of violating their constitutional right to a safe and livable climate appear that they may get a chance to take their case to court. The U.S. Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals had a 1-hour session in which 3 judges asked questions about whether this is something that could be litigated on behalf of the young people. Their claim is that children have been put in harm's way as a result of federal fossil fuel policies, which have driven global warming. With us to talk about the nature of the suit, which actually goes back several years, is Los Angeles Times science reporter Julia Rosen. Julia, thank you for being with us.
Happy to be here.
Now, this suit's been going on, 4 years or something? Take us back to the claim here.
Yeah, so
In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 107A for California 57 North toward Pomona.
at that time, a lot of legal experts I've talked to did not think the case would get very far. But it was originally going to be heard in district court here in Oregon, and the judge there was fairly open to the plaintiff's claims, and so they agreed to schedule a trial. And that trial was originally going to begin in February of 2018. Then it was pushed back until October of 2018. And in the meantime, the government has repeatedly tried to have this case thrown out, kind of on legal grounds. They're not contesting that climate change is real, and they're not really contesting that a lot of their policies, do promote the use of fossil fuels, but they think that this case has serious legal flaws. So right before the trial was going to start last fall, they went to the Supreme Court and they asked them to put a stay on the trial. The Supreme Court decided not to get involved, but they did indicate to the Ninth Circuit Court, which had repeatedly sort of tried to stay out of this, that they wanted them to hear the government's objections on these procedural issues.
And so at this point, where does it stand? Just awaiting what the Ninth Circuit has to say about it?
Yeah, so as you mentioned, there was this hearing earlier this week. The judges asked a lot of questions of both sides, and they will issue a decision. Could be in a month or a few months. Hard to say what the timeline will be.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 107A for California 57 North toward Pomona.
We agree with the government that this, has such fatal flaws that it just can't proceed on legal grounds. If they allow the trial to go forward, it's possible that the government will again go to the Supreme Court to try to get
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 107A.
It has all these problems, and it would be a huge cost, time and money for us. But the Supreme Court has discretion whether they would hear that or not. So it's really up in the air whether it will go to trial or not.
How would harm be determined? So let's say one of the plaintiffs, their house flooded because of a major storm. You couldn't necessarily tie that storm to climate change because there are too many variables for any individual incident to be tied to climate change, whether a fire or a flood or something like that. So how does the plaintiff get past that challenge of proving that government policy actually caused an individual harm?
Right, that is the challenge for the lawyers for the plaintiffs. Their argument goes something like this. They say that these plaintiffs have suffered all these injuries, as you mentioned, flooding, increased wildfire smoke, all sorts of impacts that we know because of scientific research are exacerbated by climate change. In the case of extreme flooding, there's fairly good research now that shows that because the atmosphere is warmer, it holds more water, and that makes the average storm have more rainfall. So there is reasonable science to show that even if you can't pinpoint exactly why a specific event occurred, that climate change probably did make the rainfall more extreme. So that's one link in the chain. And then they need to say that climate change is due substantially to the actions of the U.S. government. So historically, if you look at all greenhouse gas emissions, the U.S. is responsible for about a quarter. So that's a lot of historical emissions. Today it's less because countries like China are emitting more. But basically, they're saying that the policies that the government has had in place and continues to have in place have made it easier to emit greenhouse gases. For instance, a lot of all the leasing of public lands for coal mining and oil and gas extraction, that would be an example, or the way that the amount of subsidies that the government provides to the fossil fuel industry. So it doesn't need to be one-to-one, but it needs to show that the government had a substantial role in causing climate change, which had a role in driving the injuries that the plaintiffs have suffered.
And there's so many moving parts in this because how much is of extreme weather events are related to human causes, how much would be related to other factors, how do you factor in the economic benefits of fossil fuel consumption, which have arguably given young people a higher standard of living than they would have had. So there are all a lot of moving parts. Let's bring Philibel Gregory, who's the lead attorney representing the plaintiffs, into this. Mr. Gregory, thanks so much. How do you pin down all of these things into showing a direct harm?
Well, Larry, the evidence is very clear that the federal government has both set up the national fossil fuel energy system and promoted the system and been an active participant in the system, all the while knowing that fossil fuels are causing harm and will especially cause harm to the youngest generation and future generations, children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. And so the issue then becomes not only is Nero fiddling while Rome is burning, but Nero fueled the flames and is putting his foot to the accelerator on fossil fuels. So what we're concerned about in this case, and we need to urgently shut down, is that the federal government's own science tells us that we're in a danger zone, that we have a limited amount of time, and yet this administration is ignoring the science and wants to move full speed ahead in harming our children and future generations.
Of course, the trade-offs are significant economic hits that come from any sort of reining in fossil fuels if you were to do that abruptly. So how do you balance these other factors? Again, as I said, consumption of fossil fuels actually was a driver of the U.S. economy, building standards of living, other things. Now we're paying a price for that. But how do you factor that into it? Separately, what would you do in other examples of government policies where perhaps you have fewer people that are imprisoned, crime goes up significantly, and young people end up as victims of crimes? Could you turn around and sue the government and say, well, putting fewer people in prison makes it more dangerous for young people to live? There's so much complexity when you talk about federal policy. I'm trying to get at how do you nail this down?
Larry, we're not talking about throwing a switch today and shutting down all fossil fuel emissions like in the desegregation cases, Brown versus Board of Education and its progeny. We are asking the court, A, to move with all deliberate speed, and importantly, B, have the federal government itself come up with a plan to wean our nation off of fossil fuels.
us what do you think are the legal prospects of this case?
Thank you for having me. The legal prospects are dim for the case, but not because climate change isn't a serious problem. It is. There are dangers involved. The question is whether or not the courts are the appropriate venue for resolving these questions. As you mentioned, these are complex, difficult policy questions which involve a lot of discretion, a lot of balancing, a lot of weighing. And those are tasks that are traditionally, under our constitutional system, charged to the legislative and executive branches, that is, passing laws and administering regulations, not for the courts to get involved. And in that sense, we're really asking the courts to go well beyond the limits of their authority, particularly if we were to ask them to mandate, to order that another branch conduct policy that the other branch may not wish to do, and to and supervise that policy for whether or not that's effective over a long period of time. That's one of the reasons why I think the court's probably going to dismiss this on redressability grounds. That's the third.
So hold that thought. It's a sort of separation of powers issue. We'll come back to that. You're listening to Air Talk on KPCC. Wonderful to have you with us on Air Talk. I'm Larry Mantle. We're talking about a nearly 4 years long lawsuit that's been filed on behalf of 21 young Americans who are accusing the U.S. government of violating their constitutional right to a safe and livable climate. The contention in the lawsuit is that the federal government has failed to respond to known threats of the changing climate and the role of federal policies in encouraging and exacerbating fossil fuel consumption, driving climate change. Tuesday, a 1-hour session before the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. The justices listening to the arguments that were presented there, and then we'll see whether this case, Juliana versus U.S., gets thrown out or is going to get a full hearing in district court. We have 3 guests talking with us about it. LA Times science reporter Julia Rosen. Philip L. Gregory is the lead attorney representing the young plaintiffs in the case, and Chapman University law professor Donald Goshen, who specializes in environmental and constitutional law. This, of course, at the intersection of those. If you'd like to weigh in with your thoughts about the legal prospects of this case, we're at 866-893-KPCC. Professor Goshen, you were going to add a third point that you thought was a challenge to the plaintiffs.
It is, and it's primarily about redressability. So this case isn't about climate change, the dangers of which are undoubtedly real. It's not even about whether the government should be doing more. They probably should. And so this case is really about what's the appropriate role of the courts, what's the appropriate role in our constitutional system. The standing doctrine, Brett, is really a guard for the doors of the courthouse, and it guards so the courts don't cross the line into doing what the other branches should. Standing requires 3 things. One is a cognizable injury, and it can't be a generalized grievance that must be particularized. So we've hit on some of that already. It has to be traceable and allocatable, which is difficult. We've hit on some of that already.
Can I interrupt just quickly? So I gave the example of one of the plaintiffs, let's say she loses her house in a flood. So how does the court decide, okay, that flood was more intense than it would have been because the climate has warmed, versus there's enough randomness in any given storm that maybe that storm would have been as bad even with cooler temperature?
It would be very difficult to do so, and that's why courts are not well equipped to make such policy judgments. These are attenuated harms with allocation across a number of potential contributors. It's really difficult, and that's why traceability is an element there. The redressability prong also fits in, and that is, even if what order can the court give that even if there is a harm, would redress that harm? And we don't know for sure, like what you just said.
on this issue about the courts getting into a jurisdictional area and separation of powers to be dictating to other branches of government.
First, Larry, can you hear me?
Yes, go right ahead.
Okay, so I think what the professor is stating is kind of a Plessy versus Ferguson argument. There's such a big system out there, like there was in segregation, that the courts can't do anything about that. But the Supreme Court in Brown versus Education, and the California courts, and the federal courts, and the California prison system, all of these cases have addressed systemic problems that rise to constitutional harms. This case is not about damages. Now, one of these youth plaintiffs is seeking a dime. All they're seeking is what's called equitable relief, a declaration.
In half a mile, stay on California 57 North. Follow signs for California 60 East, California 57 North.
And an injunction stopping the federal government from harming children and grandchildren. That's what this case is about. So,
Follow signs for California 60 East.
when there is an admitted constitutional violation, that's occurred pretty much.
Continue on California 57 North for 2 miles.
Nothing new for the courts to address. They've done it for centuries, and it's up to the court to decide whether or not she can issue an order based on the evidence.
So, Professor Koshin, what do you see as different from the historic framework that Mr. Gregory just laid out?
The first is there is an identifiable constitutional right. There is not a recognized constitutional right to be free of climate change impacts here, or to be free of all harm to society. That's a big leap to say that rises to the level of constitutional harm, especially if it is harm being caused by private actors as well. But on the redressability issue, in each of those cases, the desegregation cases, the prison population cases, the busing cases, those were first off to enforce a recognized clear right that was embedded in the Constitution. But secondly, those were what sort of on and off switch ideas, right? You either discriminate or don't discriminate. They did not involve complex issues of managing the environment and figuring out what is best. We have to ask ourselves, the order in, say, Brown versus Board of Education is
In half a mile, keep left at the fork to continue on California 60 East. Follow signs for Pomona and Riverside.
to pull back their policies or to implement new policies to solve the plaintiff's harm. There's really no metric by which the courts can judge. In prison overcrowding, it's are you overcrowded or are you not overcrowded?
Keep left at the fork to continue on California 60 East.
Or did you not? Those are very easy to judge. Whether or not you've done enough for climate change would entail
Continue for 4 miles.
in oversight and second guessing of the elected branches on very complex issues that involve a lot of balancing and that address something which is just it is something which we hope the elected branches will resolve. But there's a lot of harms that exist out in the world that we don't ask the courts to alleviate.
Professor Koshin, thanks very much. Donald Koshin, Chapel University law professor at the School of the City of Orange. Our thanks to Philip L. Gregory. He's the lead attorney representing the 21 young plaintiffs in this case, suing the federal government over harms that they're looking at suffering down the road because of the warming climate and associated negative weather events. Our thanks as well to Julia Rosen, Los Angeles Times science reporter, who's covering this case before the 9th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals. It's Air Talk on 89.3 KPCC. Film Week is just a few minutes away. We'll find out what our critics think of the new X-Men film, Dark Phoenix, and The Secret Life of Pets 2, also the new comedy Late Night. Good to have you with us on Air Talk. I'm Larry Mantle. Our Film Week program with our critics joining us, Tim Cockshell of Old Film Guide and Cinegods.com, Christy Lemire of RogerEbert.com, and co-host of the Breakfast All Day podcast, and Charles Solomon, the critic on animation, Animation Scoop, and Animation Generation magazine. We begin with the conclusion of the X-Men series, Dark Phoenix, written and directed by Simon Kinberg. He's a longtime X-Men producer. The film stars...
In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 29A for California 71 South toward Corona.
Dark Phoenix.
Okay, so this extremely messy film takes place after X-Men First Class and Days of Future Past, but before the original X-Men film, which came out back in 2000, was set contemporarily to the time, right? These little excursions into the past that these X-Men films insist on making, I hate them. They're just a mess, because they're always doing stupid things in the past that makes the films from the future make no sense. So none of these movies make any sense, and I like for my cinematic Marvel superhero universes to make a little bit of sense. These movies, Famke Janssen played Dark Phoenix in 5 X-Men films. Okay, Rebecca Romaine Stamos played Raven, who was also Mystique, which is another complicated thing. Raven, Mystique, same person, right? The complicated whole thing. Played her in 3 films, right? Thus, Christie, how can the events of this film have ever happened, since we know all of those things are going to happen, and a whole bunch of films that didn't get made yet?
I think it's so sweet that you want logic. That you want like a time-space continuum that we can all follow. This is a mess. I mean, visually, it's noisy, not just from a narrative perspective, but just the way it looks. The effects look terrible. It's a noisy mess. There's a scene toward the beginning where one guy says, "Oh, so we're doing space missions now?" And I'm like, really?
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 29A for California 71 South toward Corona.
Quick anecdote. The fire alarms went off in our screening. It's a giant auditorium, at the end of it, the big set piece at the very, very end. You hear this boop, boop throughout the entire thing. No one knew.
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 29A.
That was like an aesthetic choice during the giant fight scene at the end, only that it was eventually silent and the alarm kept going off. Do we realize?
Continue on California 71 South for 1.5 miles.
Another screaming noise that made no difference whatsoever.
Anxiety-inducing, yeah. So it's this incredible cast, and I actually like these prequel X-Men movies because I love Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy as Magneto and Professor X, and it's great to see real actors trying to sink their teeth into this silly material. But a lot of this movie is just, people who really know how to act, kind of like shoving their hands out in front of them and like flailing and grunting to force the power in the directions they want it to go. And like, this is just silly. It's so self-serious.
Yeah, that's a great description. So see it. Yes, Larry is keeping his microphone suspended just because.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 11A for Chino Avenue.
The X-Men series, written and directed by Simon Kinberg, rated PG-13 in wide release. The adventure comedy The Secret Life of Pets 2 is directed by Chris Renaud and Jonathan Delvaux.
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 11A.
Remember, the original Secret Life of Pets was kind of a vehicle for Louis C.K. and once his baby.
In 1,000 feet, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Chino Avenue. Use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Chino Avenue.
Musner, but then they don't give him very much to do. His owners have a baby, and he becomes so concerned about the baby and so anxious, he starts scratching and has to wear, the cone of shame from Up. Well, then he goes to a farm where the older, wiser, grizzled mentor, who's Harrison Ford playing essentially Paul Newman's part in Cars and Sam Elliott's part in The Good Dinosaur, tells him not to be afraid. And he rescues a sheep that looks like...
Continue on Chino Avenue for 1.5 miles.
That's not the same thing. There are subplots involving a cruel Russian circus master abusing a young white tiger. None of it ever comes together, and you sit and go, okay, the rabbit looks like the one in Presto. The old lady is the one from the beginning of Ratatouille. It just never comes together, and the idea was to do for pets what Toy Story did for toys. And my cat is not a jerk. I think he sits home and reads when I'm not there, but he doesn't do this kind of nasty stuff, and I'm really tired again.
little nuggets of ideas for 3 short films. If this had been 3 individual short films, it would have been delightful, quick, in and out, a lot of fun. But they stitch all 3 of these subplots together really awkwardly and then stretch them out to feature length, and they barely make it. And they jump really awkwardly from one story to the next, and it feels very episodic. Like, here's a thing that happens, and then here's a thing that happens, and then here's a thing that happens, without building a whole lot of momentum, either individually or as a whole, and then eventually the 3 stories all collide.
Collide is the exact right word.
It's this very banal message about bravery. Someone learns to be brave in all 3 of them.
Oh, is that what it was?
I guess.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
One's a superhero, right?
I didn't know that either. It's an extremely kinetic movie. Incredibly violent to my taste. I was with this friend with a little girl, and the little girl didn't mind the violence at all, but it bothered me that she didn't mind the violence at all, because it's insanely violent. People get hit by cars and stuff in this movie. Now, I grew up on Wile E. Coyote and Tom and Jerry and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know, this is like